got beat up. I'll just say I got beat up. Can we just go with that story?
We're live. Yeah,
Yeah, we're live.
David, did you beat? Did you at least win the fight against Brock?
Yeah, it took a while, but like you should see how bad he looks. That's all I'm gonna say.
Really? Is
This
he
looks
like? I heard there was a report that came out today on
bad.
WWE like news, like saying that he's
Yeah.
out for like at least a year.
I mean, listen, the guy's a dweeb. You know what I mean? Like the traps,
Mm.
I have bigger traps than him. So overall, like he's just
Wow.
so like I had to put him in his place. Like this might look bad, but overall, guys, like you should see what he looks like.
You want to show everybody? You want to show everybody your traps just to make sure?
This. Oh, my traps.
Yeah, your traps.
I mean, not really. I mean, they're kind of hiding today. I don't know why. They've been a little affected by the heat.
Oh my gosh! But yeah, David was in a fight, guys.
Yeah.
By the way, hello.
Oh yeah. How you guys doing? How's everything
They were
going?
just listening to our conversation.
It's
Knives is in the building.
It's a conversation. What's going on, Knives? What's going on? What's going on? So who's out for a year? Brock Lesnar, after what I did to him not last night. It's literally this afternoon.
Yeah, they picked up.
I don't want to do Brock Lesnar because Brock Lesnar would actually beat me up. Like he would actually be that type of dude that'd be like, hey, like
David. Then who'd you fight?
I would say like Adesanya or something. Like give me like
no.
What? Can we just make it up? Like this is a make believe story.
Hey, so Adesanya is more believable than Brock Lesnar.
100%.
Oh
100%.
my days, bro. Bro.
No, but
I give you like freaking like
what?
Logan Jake Paul.
I'll take it.
Go.
Listen, I'll take it. $100 million. We're riding with that.
I give you Jake Paul. So David put out Jake Paul for a year.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, no, that's not even true. I can't even lie to you guys. I got stung by a bee on the lip. It's just that simple.
So people.
I think it was a wasp or something. I couldn't tell. It was brown, so I just swatted it away. And now my lip is a little swollen, so it will affect. Hopefully, it doesn't affect my speech. But if you don't see me talking as much, you know why.
I mean, sound wise, you're good. You sound just normal.
I mean, it hurts like right now because like it's throbbing. Yeah, like it's still like I just put ice on it, so like it's like a little like.
I'd be so mad. I know I said that already, but I'd be so mad.
I literally had a bunch of I was picking up like a bunch of like trash or weeds, and all of a sudden I got stung by it. You know what I did? I just chucked all the weeds. I like, yo, screw this, screw you, damn. Dude. But real quick, let's get into these comments before we tell everyone what is going on for today's show. Nice is also the champ is here.
Oh my god, here we go again. Nas, count your freaking days, bro, because we're about to run it back very, very soon, and you're gonna be crying because that championship is gonna be gone.
Yeah, by me. Nas says, David, I love you, but you would take an L to Brock. He eat your parents in front of you like in front of you zombie style. I mean, literally, come on. If you think that story is believable. Brock Lesnar is like 6. I don't even know what he is. 6'5", 250.
Adesanya is like the same height.
Yeah, but he's not as big.
Oh, okay. He's just more technical, probably.
Yeah, that's it.
So he's probably just gonna chop you down.
Mm-hmm. No. I'm not saying I would beat any of these guys. I guess Jake Paul is more believable. I guess we got to go with that story. Anyway,
100%.
Also, when's Jake Paul fighting Nate Diaz? Isn't that coming up soon? Or
I don't know. Honestly, I really don't care.
Yeah, I mean, I understand, but. Overall, let's welcome everyone to episode 202 of D&E TAKEOVER. Quick round of applause for that. Woo! Let's go. Yes, we got a lot of stuff to talk about, but not really because there's not much going on. So we're going to make a lot to talk about in the short amount of time that we have today's show. Today, I want to get into Saquon Barkley signing a 1-year contract. We'll talk about that a little bit. Dalvin Cook wants to meet with the Jets. So we'll see if that's the best spot for him.
My God.
Also, I want to talk about, we're going to get into updates in the Women's World Cup. I know a lot of people are probably not watching it, but overall, we're going to give you some updates on what happened because I watched Women's USA Soccer yesterday and absolutely blasphemy. Oh my gosh. Listen, I'm not trying to bash anybody, but the fact is you were down 1-0 to a team that took 2 shots on you the whole game when you had 13. Overall, their finishing has been terrible, but we're going to get into that.
I'll be right back, Dave.
Go ahead, bro. Also, we're going to get into the LA Angels saying that they're not trading Shohei Ohtani. So, I mean, August 1st was the trade deadline. That's in like a couple days, and they're saying that they are revoking him from contract, the trade deadline. And the thing is, he's in his last year of his contract, so we don't even know if he's going to re-sign with the Angels. So we're going to talk about that. And also the big news that happened, I guess, I assume Eric talked about it on Monday. Mr. Mbappe is the PSG accepted an offer for Mbappe and I think Al Hilal, whatever the hell their names are, for $300 and something million. Absolutely tremendous, terrible, like not terrible, but like absolutely like insane amount of money for one dude. I mean, when you got Saudi Arabian money, you could do whatever the hell you want, I guess. But Nye says 6'5", 282, running a 4.2 40. Good luck, David. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna back down from a fight, but I will say, like, I am not as confident as anything else. I will say that. I'm not gonna back down from a challenge, but I would probably end up in a hospital. That's guaranteed. Nye says Women's World Cup. Eric, how got it doing? Eric, I gotta show that when he comes back. But overall, let's just get into the meat and potatoes real quick. Actually, Eric's back. Eric, Nice has a question for you, my man. He said, how's Ghana doing? He wants to know for the Women's World Cup.
Let me find out. What's it called? Also, my fault. My dad freaking. I don't know if you could hear it. My dad's watching a movie upstairs, and it was booming through
I didn't hear it. No,
you didn't hear it. I thought it was way too loud, so I was like, bro, I gotta know, bro. Like, turn that. You gotta turn it down. I'm sorry.
Turn it lower, pops. It's all good though. I didn't hear it.
I said Ghana was in the World Cup.
Eric, no, because remember the reference you made last time.
What did he say again?
You're from Ghana.
Oh, Panama, he means.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not from Ghana, bro.
You said you're from Ghana. Remember that last time?
I'm not, and no, I'm not answering this question because nah, bro, we suck. Oh my gosh, bro, we lost 4-0 to Brazil.
Since we're on the topic of freaking Women's World Cup, let's talk about it real quick. But Fernando said you better back down from that fight. I think so. I mean, I just want to know how much it would cost for me in terms of hospital bills. Like, what are you estimating? Like 100,000?
Nothing. You'd probably be dead.
Oh, so I would casket, I guess.
Yeah, it wouldn't be. Yeah.
I mean, I guess it would be cheaper for the fam. So, like, overall, he said, Eric, my dad's watching Marley and Me. Eric's dad's watching Marley and Me with. Is that true?
No, not at all.
Oh, then why'd your face go like that?
I don't know, because I was just like, why is he like? I was like, where did this come from in your brain? That's why my face went like that.
The TV noise.
Bro.
But you ever watch Marley and Me, by the way, before we move on?
Actually, no.
Wow.
That's the dog one, right?
Yeah, I guess it's like a white person film, I guess.
I don't think so. I generally don't think so, because I feel like if you ask the people, they would have watched it, but like I just put it like I wouldn't dabble in that. Marley and Me, bro.
I have those.
Let me ask you something. You ever seen Bad Boys?
What? Me?
You ever seen Bad Boys?
What the hell is Bad Boys?
Yeah. There you go. Continue, and we'll continue from there. Keep going, Dave.
Why is that not?
I'm gonna say it's a black person film. That's what I'm saying. Bad Boys is lit, bro.
I will say this, and I have some backup. I do watch BET, Black Entertainment Television.
Yeah, stop. Yeah, no.
I do know some stuff.
Insane. I do watch BET. No, that's no cap. You definitely do not watch BET.
I do. You could ask my sister. I swear on my
life.
life.
What are you watching on BET, David?
I don't know. Sometimes like I don't want to get into it. It's a little private.
Get out of here. You're not watching BET. Yo.
Now it says a white person film. Elaborate. See, this is where the hole keeps on getting bigger. Overall, I'm not going to elaborate. I'm just going to keep it bland as always because, don't listen to me. Just don't listen to me. Just put it out the window. I don't care. Just don't listen to me. Anyway, I want to get into the Women's World Cup real quick because I was watching that game last night.
I'm kidding.
What?
Nothing.
Oh my gosh, we're about to get canceled in the first 10 minutes. Oh my gosh, Portugal beat Vietnam 2-0. Wow. Freaking round of applause for that. This is what I'm talking about. The marketing on women's soccer absolutely sucks.
I think they did a poor job. I really do.
Listen, they do a terrible job. I bet you everyone listening right now had no idea that there are games going on today, or there's a game on tonight in 8 p.m. Eastern time.
I also put you this way. One, I guarantee you there's probably more viewers watching the preseason friendlies between Man United, Real Madrid, Arsenal, Barcelona, Arsenal, Man United, than the Women's World Cup. And that's no shot at them, right? No. I'm just saying in general, Tell me why I know more about the preseason games than I do know about these games. I told David. I found out. The way I found out about the Women's World Cup. I went on FIFA and they updated the game and put the Women's World Cup in the game. So I
Yeah.
played it. I was like, "Oh snap, it's happening!" And then I went to go look up when it started. Right, but that was like beginning of July. You know what I mean? Like we know about the World Cup way in advance. I didn't even know it was happening.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I think it's extremely poor from advertising ways.
This is the thing I don't get. Like overall, like the women's are saying like how they're always complaining to the men and all that stuff, and they're like, oh, yada yada yada. We're not as popular as them. Like the men have to. This is the favorite. The men have to step up and do their part. Listen, I got men's sports to worry about right now. What you guys need to do, and this is real though. Like what women need to do, or just the marketing strategy of Fox or whatever is hosting the World Cup. FIFA has to be like, hey, let's put marketing out every single. We have social media for God's sake. Instagram posts. Game on tonight. USA is playing. Like, do something. Like overall, like I bet you, like you said, the preseason match. Yeah, you know more about the preseason matches than we do about these games, and it's a shame. So I think the one thing they have to grow is to grow out to the audience. And right now they're hiding behind a rock, expecting to bring in all these people when they have nothing out, and that's just.
Advertising wise, they just have to do a better job for the woman. I would say they gotta do a way better job for the woman because like I literally I haven't, maybe I'm looking in the wrong areas, but I haven't seen anything on ESPN, haven't seen anything on Bleacher Report. Like there's no type of, the only things I've seen so far is there's one girl on, I believe it was one of the Asian teams that was 16 years old, made a debut.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I saw when USA scored their first goal. Saw when USA scored their tying against Netherlands. Like that was pretty much it though. They're not covering like anything. Meanwhile, when it was our World Cup, they are covering every single part of that World Cup. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, I mean, and I like listen. I watch these games. I've only been watching the USA games because they're the ones that are on at a reasonable time. Mm-hmm. I know I'm not waking up at 3:30 in the morning, losing my sleep to watch these games. I'm so sorry. Any game in general. But like the games are too early in the first hand. But after all, just watching these games, USA playing, it's good soccer. Like I enjoy watching soccer in general, and I was watching them play, and I'm like, they're a good team. Like this is good soccer playing. It's a shame though because no one will see it because they market it so poorly. But I think the Times do have something to say with it too. Like 3 a.m. here kind of sucks.
I mean, we had the same situation for Qatar. Everything was like mad early in the morning.
Times for it was like what 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
It was like 7 a.m. in the morning. Yeah. The latest game was at like 11 or like 1.
So there is no excuse. Market better.
Nah.
There you go. But real quick update on the Women's World Cup, real quick, because let's show some love. In Group A, you got Switzerland in. I thought I said another country. It's Switzerland. Okay. Switzerland's in first place with 4 points. New Zealand's in second with 3 points. Philippines, they're in tie for second, but they're in third with 3 points. And then Norway's in last with 1 point. Group B, you got Nigeria in first with 4 points. Canada in second with 4 points. Australia in third with 3 points. And Ireland just sucks, 0 points. Group C, you got Spain in first with 6 points. Sorry, it's not expected that. Japan in second with 6 points. Costa Rica, they have no match for this group, honestly. And Zambia. Woo! My
Zambia.
God. Pull up the geography map on that one. 0 points on that in their last place. Group D, you got Denmark in first with 3 points. England in second with 3 points. China in third with 0 points.
Why'd you say it like that?
I don't know. Haiti in last with 0 points. And now Group E, USA in first with 4 points. Netherlands in second with 4 points. Portugal! Hey, let's go.
Where's the sweet? Did we add that or no?
Oh, no, wrong one. I got it. Yeah, there you go. There we go. Portugal in third with 3 points. They can still make it out. We'll see what happens. And Vietnam in last with 0 points.
Don't read this one.
I was gonna make a comment on Vietnam, but I think I'm just gonna pass.
No, yeah. Keep going.
Yeah.
Yo, David's mind is so far gone. It's insane.
It's messed up. I think I'm hallucinating with the freaking bee bite. Is bee stung. Group F. I can always blame it on that.
You don't have to go through Group F.
I have to. I think.
No, you don't.
Oh my God.
As far as I'm concerned, A, B, C,
you only played one game. You He only played one game.
Yo,
isn't it?
relax.
Brazil in first with 3 points.
Oh, yeah,
France in second with 1 point. Jamaica in third with 1 point. And Panama, round of applause, Panama. They are in fourth with 0 points. Group G, you got Sweden in first with 3 points. Italy in second with 3 points. South Africa in third with 0 points. Argentina in last with 0 points. Damn, they're not really showing out for the men's squad showed out. They got to show out too.
Their women's squad isn't that good though.
They're
nowhere near as good as men. Like they're not high up there.
It's kind of like it's reversed. Like the men's squad is like great, and then the women's squad's trash, or the women's squad is great, and the men's squad is trash. And then the last group, you got Germany in first with 3 points. I almost said Colorado. Colombia in second with 3 points. Korea in third with 0 points, and then Morocco in last with 0 points. So that basically wraps up the groups right now. Groups F, G, and H all have 1 game played. Everything else is 2 games. So we got 2 more games for those, and then 1 more game for everyone else. And then that pretty much wraps up the group stage of the Women's World Cup. But we have a game tonight for anyone who didn't know and that wanted to watch it. Is at 8 p.m. It's Argentina versus South Africa. Like we said, they both have 0 points, so this is a crucial 3 points for them. And it's on at 8 p.m. at FS1. I bet you didn't know that because they didn't market it. Just telling you.
Terrible.
I'm just telling you.
I'm trying to see something. Hold up. Right now, the only 2 teams that are eliminated from the World Cup is Ireland and Zambia. They're and Vietnam. Ireland, Zambia, and Vietnam are all like their World Cup journey is over. But then the only couple teams that are actually through into the next round, or actually the only 2 teams that are through the next round confidently are Spain and Japan.
There you go.
They just got to figure out who's first and second.
There you go. Spain's looking dirty this year, but now we get some comments real quick before I move on. Nye says, "No, shut up, David. You know what Bad Boys is? Martin Lawrence, Will Smith pre-slapping Chris Rock."
He does.
I mean,
you know what that is or no?
I've heard of the name. Yes, I've heard of Bad Boys, but I never seen the film. So that's all I gotta say. But
they have a trilogy. Well, technically there's 4, but I don't know.
Now says Eric, you know your favorite soccer player, Wayne Yang Macadang Dang Jr.
No, see, what you're not gonna do is come to the podcast and feed false information.
His sister, Yang Macadang Dang Jr. Wait, they have the same name?
What the heck? Wait.
Wait.
She's a junior.
How is she a junior? Shouldn't she be the second?
It's Jane Yang Macadang Dang Jr. Wait.
Yeah, the same thing as this.
Can girls be juniors?
I don't know. I was literally having this conversation yesterday. I don't think so.
Have you ever seen a girl junior?
No, I really haven't.
Whoa, that's kind of weird. Is junior?
I'm gonna do it for my daughter just to piss her off in the future.
No, see, that's wrong. That's wrong. See, I was about to say something, but then I was about to open up a conversation that could have possibly got us canceled. So I'm just gonna stop. But I have a question afterwards. I do have a question afterwards.
You have a question?
Afterwards, like after the podcast, because like I'm not like it will open up the door for like.
Oh, fair enough, bro. After the podcast, anything goes. Now says she plays for South Pole Sea Otters. That actually be a solid name. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, but they're not in the World Cup, so
they're not. That's not a real team too. Now it says Ireland gonna finish last because God is punishing them for being gingers.
That's just foul. In every type of way, shape, or form. You're just punishing them just for being them.
I thought it was because they're drunk. Now it says names are weird in Antarctica. I mean, fair enough. I mean,
Antarctica.
There's really no laws in Antarctica. So,
and is it in the World Cup? Knives.
It could be. Maybe 1 year.
No, there's no way they're playing. Where's the home field?
In a bubble.
Ice?
It's a bubble.
Oh my goodness.
They play indoors. But anyway, guys, I want to move into another subject. We got the women's soccer out of the way. Now I said, yeah, Eric, I'm going to hell. They're just jokes, ladies and gentlemen. That's the thing. They're just jokes. They don't mean anything. Anyway.
Knives means it.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta ask him after the show, but right now, I want to go into this first one because Saquon Barkley just did sign a contract the last, I think a day or two ago. He signed a 1 year, $11 million contract with the New York Giants, which basically means that he's secured and he's going to be playing. He's going to be at training camp. He's going to be at week 1. It's guaranteed that Saquon's back. Like we know we had a situation with some franchise tag and whether he's going to sign. And is he going to hold out? Yada, yada, yada. I know we discussed that a couple episodes back and how it wasn't right for him. It wouldn't be right for him to hold out. So basically, What I want to ask is that Saquon Barkley, he has been up and down throughout his career. Great rookie year, one of the best. Injured the next year, bounces back, injured, bounces back, and now this is going into his sixth year, I believe, fifth or sixth year. My question to you is, do you think Saquon Barkley can have another full year back to back of just success like he did last year, or will there be another bug and another pothole in the road?
I most definitely believe that that's 100% possible for him. I would hope the only way I don't see him actually having a good year is if he gets hurt. Right, that's the only bug or pop up. Other than that, if Saquon Barkley's playing, Saquon Barkley's a top five running back every single day of the week. Honestly, I go as far as saying every single season he'll be top three until like he starts to regress. But Saquon Barkley is to me just proven to be amazing, and I think he will be very consistent. Not only because he's such a great player, but because he has to be on the team that he's on. Right, not no shade to Daniel Jones. No shade to any of the wide receiver core or Darren Waller, I should say as well. No shade to anybody on that team. They're all decent players in their own right. But however, Saquon Barkley is a humongous piece, as we all know. He's like what I would say a good 70% of the offense, right? That like 70, 65% around that, right? So if he doesn't play well, they don't win games.
That's simple.
That simple. So in other words, even if he doesn't have a choice, right? He's going to be put in a situation to succeed. And when you put such a great player like himself in that situation, there's only one. 2 + 2 = 4. If you understand what I'm trying to say, right? Mm-hmm. It's gonna work out regardless. So yeah, I definitely think he's gonna have a great season.
Yeah, I hope he has a great season, because if that means equals giant success, and if we see the leap that Daniel Jones makes as well with his receiving core, we could see a Giants team that could have a very good record, better than last year. I think we can say that very confidently. But the thing that, like, Knives just brought it up real quick, I want to get into this comment. He said Saquon folded. He could have pulled an Emmitt Smith and held out by week 4 because the Giants are 0-4. Giants go, yo, Saquon, 3 years, $36 million, because we have to. That's exactly how the Giants handle that.
See, I want to look something up. Continue.
No, I was just saying that's an interesting take, because we were talking about holding out. I didn't really think of the Giants having a bad start in that sense without Saquon, and say he held out and them doing that poorly. What is that?
The Yankees beat the Mets.
Oh, they played?
3-1.
Oh, that was yesterday.
I just want to put it out because that's the first thing that popped up on my screen.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
But like the thing that we didn't really suggest when we said the holdout of Saquon Barkley was the fact that he could be re-signed during the season. Like if the Giants did that poorly, it could have been like one of those ultimatums, like, well, we got to go back to the guy who did it all last year. You know what I mean?
We need you, Saquon. Come back, please. Like
literally kiss his butt and overpay for him. Like that would literally be the situation. But I don't know. See,
that's an interesting take, Knives, right? He said wait till they're like 0-4, 0-3. I'm pretty sure you're just being vague with that. But wait till they start the season really bad and then get your money. Now, that's also very risky because the Giants aren't, as much as Saquon is like 70% of their offense, that 30% can win them football games. I will say that I do believe the Giants can find a way to succeed. I think Daniel Jones is good enough. I think they are a good enough football team. I almost said basketball. What's it called? It's good enough or they're good enough football team where they can go on and win at least 1 or 2 games by themselves, right? And he mentioned 0-4, so I'm gonna use that for example. The first 4 games against Cowboys, Cardinals, 49ers, and Seahawks. I can personally see the Giants going 1-3. And if they win 1 game, they could keep it going. Next game against the Dolphins, Bills, and then Commanders. They'll beat the Commanders, I believe, without Saquon. Right? They wouldn't be a good team, but with Saquon, you add it, you become above 500. Right? Mm-hmm. So I don't know if that tactic realistically works. I don't know, because then you run the risk of Saquon getting picked up by somebody else. Like, I don't know.
It's just one of those situations where it's like, if you're Saquon Barkley, do you want to miss that much time with your new teammates? You want to go back into football, get back into the rhythm, because there is a slight chance that Saquon Barkley, if he did the thing that Niles was talking about, held out and the Giants called him back week 4 and like, hey, we need you, Saquon. And there's a chance that Saquon could take a couple of games, a couple of weeks to get back into the rhythm. And like, it could start off slower than expected. And then you already start off like 4 games slow. You're already halfway through the season. So overall, I think it's smart for him to sign the deal. 1-year contract though with running backs is a little iffy though. That's like the one position where you really look at it and you're like, 1-year deals. It's like anything can go. The amount of times that you're shifting momentum, you're using your legs, you're running, and like we've seen so many torn ACLs last year or injuries. Like look at Breece Hall, look at all these Javonte Williams. Like we saw all these dudes get injured, running back specifically. And the fact is that getting injured as a running back is very, very common. So signing a 1-year deal is kind of an issue with Saquon, specifically looking at his injury in the past. Like he's been injured multiple times in the last like 5 years. So who's to say that it can't happen again? I don't want it. Knock on wood. Like, as a Giants fan, I want to see him like injury free, healthy, and us win football games. But there is a chance, and I think it's kind of it wasn't smart by Saquon to sign a 1-year deal. I'm just gonna end it off like that. I think you got to go at least 2 years, 3 years, because running backs do get injured more frequently than any other position. Just gonna say that real quick. But I'm happy he's back. I'm gonna say that.
I know you're happy he's back. You need him. Well, no, 100%. But honestly, let me ask you a question. Do you think with all this hoopla with the running backs and Saquon and all that stuff, do you think that has effect on the Giants season and the Giants as a team? So like their team morale as a whole?
Like you mean like? Go ahead.
Do you think what has gone on, him signing a 1-year deal, is going to ultimately affect their entire season to the point where as like they're going to do worse than we expected them to?
No.
And
reason being is because
go ahead.
Oh, sorry. So the reason why I say no is because Saquon Barkley said a statement saying that like he wanted to come back for the boys, like for his team. Like he showed empathy in signing the deal. So that goes to show that he's doing it for his team. He's doing it for himself to prove. So like I think he's on like another level this year.
Okay.
So infected. But that's a good question. It's a good question. We do have some comments real quick. I want to get into these before we move on. Now, I said, here's my problem with the Giants. If you're not going to give Saquon a bag, who gets a bag? Sterling Shepard, please. Like Kenny, like Teddy KGB said in Rounders, pay that man.
Sure, Ben paid that man.
I mean, they already paid Daniel Jones. That's the who.
That's crazy.
Yeah, $40 million a year.
I mean, I understand you need a quarterback, but not even paying your top player first is insane to me.
I mean, remember when we talked about it with David Tyree? Shout out to David Tyree. Remember he said, like, if I go over $40 million, I'm not signing Daniel Jones. He said that. He said $35 million is like my area that I'm going to sign him for. And if it's over 40, then I'm going to see, like, pack your bags. We're going to get another quarterback. Unfortunately, or fortunately, whatever way you want to look at it, it didn't work out that way. 1086 said, what's up, boys? 1086 live and direct. What's going on? Hope you're having a great day today.
How we doing?
Sports. Knife says, Eric, was the Tua thing too far? I feel like Tua thing was too far. What Tua thing?
What did he say?
I don't know.
Wait, what Tua thing? No, I don't know what he's talking about.
Knives, you got to elaborate on that. I don't know what the Tua thing is. 1086, have you seen Marley and Me? There we go.
He probably has. He's a movie junkie.
Is he really?
Yes, extreme movie junkie.
There you go. So, yes, sir, but I forgot a lot. Ending was great. Yeah, it was pretty good.
I swear he's seen every movie that's come out before in Lifetime.
Damn.
Like he watches so much movies. It's crazy.
But moving on to another running back I want to discuss real quick. Dalvin Cook is officially meeting with the Jets, I think tomorrow. I don't know when the hell it is. Tomorrow, today, something like that. There's a report that came in. My thing that I want to ask real quick is, like, we discussed this already. The Jets don't need Dalvin Cook. We got Breece Hall coming back, hopefully week 1. That's what we're looking at, expected to be. Like, they don't need a running back. If you want Breece Hall to grow and be that number 1 running back and take another step after his great rookie year before it got ended early with injuries and all that stuff, you have to, in fact, keep him as your number 1 and give him the workload. I mean, but I do have another spot where it's like another side to me that's like, hey, the guy's coming back from an injury. You don't want to put too much pressure on him. So that's why you put Dalvin Cook in the situation. But overall, as a Jets fan, I think signing Dalvin Cook is a huge, huge thing, but it's not needed. You know what I mean? It's like you have your hand is filled with like jewelry, right? You have a bunch of rings and necklaces, and like you're missing one, right? You're missing one more ring, and you're like, should I get it? I don't really need it, but like, you know what? It's gonna look nice. That's what I feel like it looks. That's how I feel like the Jets situation is. I feel like the best situation for Dalvin Cook is Buffalo, and I will continue to say that until it actually gets done.
I, you know, how I word this. I don't obviously no. There's no way this deal can be bad for the Jets, right? Because you get a really good running back regardless at the end of it. Now, the only way it is bad is stunting Brees Hall's growth, right? Now, the reason I say that is because Brees Hall can learn from Dalvin Cook, no doubt, right? But the fact of the matter is, Brees Hall is probably going to lose a little bit more touches during game. He'll still get touches in game, but he'll probably lose a couple, right? And that will ultimately stunt his growth on how good he's been. So that's like the only situation where you really lose in this situation if he decides to go with the Jets. But other than that, it's good all around. Dalvin Cook is a really good running back.
Yeah, I just think like literally the one team that this would fit perfectly with is if he goes with his brother in Buffalo. Because the one thing that they're talking about with Josh Allen, it's like, hey, Josh Allen's getting injured all the time because he's trying to run out of the pocket and he's not sliding or he's not going out of bounds. He's getting taken hits. It's like, hey, why was that? Because they had a terrible running game. How do you fix it? You get a running back, a top 5 running back, top 10 running back. Boom. Like that's literally the easiest solving to a problem I've ever seen. Sign Dalvin Cook, and then your team will be Super Bowl contenders. They already are. Imagine getting Dalvin Cook would be insane. But
it would make it 10 times. It would make it 10 times better. They would have so many offensive assets. It would be insane.
like
So many offensive
less
assets.
pressure on Josh Allen, which you wanted to do in the past. So
you know what we never talked about?
Hmm.
You see that fight in the training camp with the Jets with our boy,
yeah.
Rucker?
Mm-hmm.
I still want to know what happened with that. Like why that broke out.
Probably some words being said, or someone didn't like an extra tackle at the end, or something.
Someone definitely said a "yo mama" joke. That's what happened, right?
It's definitely we're gonna watch it on freaking what is it? They're on the Hard Knocks this year, so hopefully that's in the film, so you get to watch the whole thing.
Like, Trimmy Ruckert. I'm like, I know that kid. You went to my high school.
There you go. Yeah, see, mine too. Now it says I left a comment, but I think it got missed. Oh, good, bro. He said, "Why? For why are you meeting the Jets, Dalvin? Go to Buffalo and call it a day, my dude." I agree.
Facts.
Buffalo is the best opportunity for him to be the number one guy consistently, and for his team to have a Super Bowl chance. Now it says it's bad for the Jets because Dalvin Cook is washed, but he'll start because His Highness Aaron Rodgers likes him more. You think Garrett Wilson isn't looking at Allen Lazard going, he like you more? No, not at all. I don't think so.
No, I don't think the competition is there at all. I just think I don't know if it's necessarily bad. Bad is over. I feel like bad is dragging it, in my opinion.
I mean, in terms of the Garrett Wilson isn't looking at Allen Lazard saying he likes you more. I don't think that's the point because Allen Lazard, I don't know if you guys watched Green Bay Packers last year, but he was dropping a lot of balls.
Hey, yo.
He was dropping a lot of them. Like it was really that simple. He had like I think
what was he dropping, Dave?
He was dropping balls.
Hey, yo.
You know? So overall, like in terms of like who do I like more? I like the guy who catches the football more. That's all I'm gonna say.
And that's football 101, kids.
Yeah, that's freaking Garrett Wilson as of right now. He said, so my numbers get worse because he's throwing to you more. It's a domino effect. I don't think that's why you need a team that doesn't have a lot of egos, though. I think you need a team that has a coach that's like balanced and structured, and you need a quarterback. Like I know people call Aaron Rodgers a diva. I don't see it. Like I don't see it. I think he's a good leader. He's just like one of those guys that will say a comment once or twice that will get the pot stirring, but just for the media though, because I feel like the locker room just doesn't care. It's just all media that makes a big deal out of it. But I wanted to mention one thing he said about Dalvin Cook. He said Dalvin Cook is washed.
That's crazy.
You think that because I looked at Dalvin Cook's numbers last year, he was 6th in rushing yards per and of all running backs last year. 6th. Only people ahead of him were, in fact, Miles Sanders, Saquon Barkley, Nick Chubb, Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs.
See, saying Dalvin Cook is washed is crazy, but then again, it is knives. So I don't know. Knives is gonna say anything that goes against the lines. Let's be real.
You know, but the thing with Cook though, it's like it's I don't know if this is like as interesting as it is for me to you, but like the whole Cook situation, if he's really this good, like a top 10 running back, how come nobody's signing him? You know what I mean? Like either I want to know, like, is the asking price too high? Is this Cook one too much? Or do teams looking at him in terms of training and tryouts are like, maybe he's slowing down a little bit? Because how old is Dalvin Cook to be? He's freaking. Oh, they don't have the age on him. That's
Let's find out.
great. We'll find that out real quick. Oh, he's born 1995. Can we do a quick math real quick? 5. He is 28.
He's 28. You said?
Yeah.
He's getting up there.
29. He's about to turn 29 this year.
He's getting up there in age.
Mm-hmm. But so like he's slowly getting up there, like you said, in terms of this is like his prime years to be exact. But like my only question is if he's really like a top 10 running back, how come nobody's signing him? I don't know. That's a little speculation right there.
I personally think that like there's got to be a reason to why no one's signing him though. That's the thing. It's like it's because we know that there's certain things that are said behind closed doors that like the audience will never hear, nobody will ever hear. And it's like if he's a top 10 running back, then why, like you said, then why wouldn't it be signed? So like there's gotta be some type of reason towards it. I don't think it's because it's slowing down. But because I do think Dalvin Cook's gonna come in and just have a great season. Honestly, maybe if he is slowing down, this would still be the perfect situation for him. Maybe that's why he's meeting with the Jets, so he could take a load off a little bit. Adding someone like Breece Hall to play around with, share the rock with. That's perfect. A young, hungry running back as well.
Maybe he doesn't want as big as a big as a test, or as big of a test as big as a role that he wanted. Maybe that's all. We don't know. We can't read in his mind, but sure we can guess. DeJour is in the building. What's going on, DeJour?
Oh, Day. What's good, bro?
Wrong one. Sorry. Press the wrong button. Sorry.
I said put DeJour in the field. Actually, you know what?
For any team.
I think he is. I think he is. I say we put DeJour in the field and let him cook. DeJour been in the gym lately.
For who?
I'll take him on the Ravens. I'll take him on the Ravens. Nice little running back.
Fair enough.
He'd be moving.
Knife says with all that being under contract, the Vikings, who have zero run game, cut him. I don't need to tell you he's washed. The league doing it for me.
Knives just got a point right there. That's really their best running back, and they just cut him for no reason.
He's not washed though. They cut him because of the fact that he was like, I think he was on his last year of the deal, and he wanted to resign, but the Vikings were like, you know what, we don't want to spend all this money on the dude. But like he still has value, I believe, because he's literally sixth in the rushing yards all season. Like there's some value to him, a lot of value.
There's a lot. There's definitely a lot.
There's a lot of value. So I just think like, but if we look at that Vikings team, they're really gonna rely on Christian Kirk, on freaking Kirk Cousins to throw it to Jay Jettis and every single play.
I guess they want freaking Kirk Cousins to go hit the next level, but someone's got breaking news for them.
4 years already. They've been saying that for the last 4 years. That's why they signed him, because they thought he was gonna be the next top 10 quarterback. I don't know.
How's that looking?
Not too well right now. But I want to do a quick little would you rather with Dalvin Cook, if you don't mind. It's just so we know where he's at.
Okay,
so, real quick, you guys can comment down below if you just put down whatever.
I love these.
Yeah. So I'm going to go through a list of running backs, and you're going to tell me, would you rather have Dalvin Cook or this guy? It's really that simple. Starting off with the first one, Josh Jacobs. Okay. I agree with you. Derrick Henry.
Dalvin Cook. No, I'm kidding. Derrick Henry. I'm kidding.
Nick Chubb.
The Chubster.
Saquon. Miles Sanders.
Compared off last year?
I guess. Sure.
Yeah, Sanders.
Christian McCaffrey.
It's not even remotely close.
Travis Etienne Jr.
Okay. That one's interesting. Actually, if I'm taking them on my team right now, I'll go Travis. But as a better running back, oh, why not? I'll go Travis.
All right. Aaron Jones.
This is actually kind of rough. Dalvin Cook. If we're basing off of last year, I'm going Aaron Jones too.
Kenneth Walker.
No, that one I'll give Dalvin Cook. I'll take Dalvin Cook over Kenneth Walker. Even though Kenneth Walker had a really good season, I'm gonna still take Dalvin Cook.
Najee Harris.
Ooh, I want to go Dalvin though. Najee still needs a little bit more time to develop.
I agree. Tony Pollard.
Dalvin.
Austin Eckler.
Eckler.
Who else we got? We got Jonathan Taylor. He had an off season.
I'm still gonna go JT though.
Fair enough. I'm gonna do a couple more. Jamal Williams.
Dalvin.
We know what Nas is gonna say with this one. I'm going down.
Yeah, we already know what Nas got his answer locked and loaded, ready to go.
What about this guy? He's had a little quiet season last year. Mr. Alvin Kamara. He's been arrested.
No, Dalvin. No.
Okay.
Bro, what about Lamar Jackson?
I mean, technically you could put him in here. Last one. Joe Mixon.
Mixon. I'll go Dalvin. I'll squeeze Dalvin.
I go Dalvin too. That's all I got. That's pretty much it.
Did we agree on all of them?
Almost. I think I took one over. One of what you said. I forgot which one it was. I think over Travis. I think Cook over Travis.
Fair enough. Yeah.
But let's see what Knives is saying. He's got a lot of comments. Let's do this. He said Cordell Patterson has a job in the NFL as a running back, and he is a receiver. Dalvin Cook unemployed. I don't like saying it because I dig Dalvin Cook. It sucks, man. Hey, listen. Sometimes you're just in a better opportunity, better situation than someone else.
He's coming for Dalvin Cook.
He is coming at his head, or his neck. Now it says Josh Jacobs, King Henry, Nick Chubb, Saquon, Sanders, CMC, Cook, because Travis Etienne retired and didn't tell anyone. Aaron Jones, Kenneth Walker, Najee, Cook over Pollard, Eckler, JT, Cook over Jamal,
everybody,
and then Kamara over Cook.
He's just thinking. I'm starting to think. Sorry, what team did Dalvin Cook used to play for, David?
Oh, the Minnesota Vikings.
And what division are they in?
The NFC North.
And who else is in the division?
The team called the Lions. I don't know if anyone's heard of that.
And what's Nas' favorite team?
I believe it's the Lions. Wait a second. Oh, it just clicked. Oh,
I think someone doesn't like Dalvin Cook.
Wow, the bias is real and it's oozing through this screen.
I'm sorry, like Alvin Kamara over Dalvin Cook, bro. Where has he been?
Alvin Kamara is like too busy getting DWIs.
Yo,
like, you know what I mean? It's true though. It's true though. Like
too busy is crazy.
I'm sorry, DWIs, driving while intoxicated. He was driving under the influence, whatever that means.
Nice. Either way, you shouldn't be doing it. Don't drink and drive, kids.
There you go, guys. Anyway, I want to move past the running backs in the NFL, and I want to shift gears into another topic real quick. And this topic involves a little bit of MLB, a little bit of baseball. Baseball is coming up. Trade deadline coming up. I just saw that the LA Dodgers are looking to trade for Nolan Arenado. Freaking crazy. Dodgers love trading for people.
For what?
Just so they can lose.
They're trying to get everyone possible just to choke.
Honestly, but anyway, they always it's so unfair. Like, I know we have a team that's in a big market like New York Yankees, but big market teams have so much advantage. Like the Dodgers a couple of years ago, they signed Manny Machado. They traded for Manny Machado, and then the Padres traded for freaking Juan Soto. Like these big California, New York teams are always doing something in terms of getting a player. But regardless, going into this, the MLB trade deadline is August 1st. And there has been some breaking news. I don't know if you heard it, but there's been some speculation saying that the Los Angeles Angels were going to put Shohei Ohtani on the trading block, and they were trying to look at offers, see if he's going to let him go. And the fact is that they just announced that they are not going to trade Shohei Ohtani before the trade deadline. So I want to ask you, Shohei Ohtani, he's leading the league in home runs. He's leading the league, I believe, in RBIs as well, and he's leading the league in opposition batting average as a pitcher. So my fact is, did the Angels make a good decision? Yes or no? Because hear me out. This is an interesting thing. Because he is in his final year of his contract and he's going to be a free agent this offseason. So now we don't know if there's any certainty that he's going to re-sign with the Los Angeles Angels. With that being said, what's your thoughts on that?
My thing is this: if they do trade him, what are they getting back?
A lot.
Or like, is someone ready to give up that much in order to get Shohei Ohtani?
I don't know. That's the thing.
In that case,
Wait, I can't hear you. Oh, it's happening. While he's doing that, ladies and gentlemen, I do have a comment from Knives, so let's get into that. Knives says Alvin Kamara over Cook because of the fire mixtape him and John Moran are gonna drop. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Also Knives says you like real hip hop, bro. Yeah, that's great. That'd be a nice mixtape though. Not gonna lie. Well, you good?
Hold on. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Guess who's back?
Back again. Don't get copyrighted by YouTube.
I'll just say Eric's back.
Oh, sorry. You want to try again?
But YouTube would copyright me.
You want to try again?
No, I don't.
Okay, then go ahead.
What if we just talk like this for the rest of the show?
What?
No, I'm kidding. I was like, what if we just talk like this for the rest of the show?
I mean, it would be a long episode. We'd probably end in like 3 hours, not going to lie.
Let's do it. No, I'm kidding.
Shohei Ohtani, right?
Shohei.
Baseball phenomenon. The best player in MLB right now.
Easily.
Yeah, easily. Now, the question I asked you before your microphone went up, was it smart by the Los Angeles Angels to not trade him, knowing that he's a free agent this offseason and we don't know if he's going to be back in Los Angeles with the A's, not the A's.
Yes. I think that the Angels technically business-wise probably made a bad decision because I don't think Shohei's happy with the Angels right now. I think he wants to leave after the season. So, I mean, they're going to take a gamble and try to get him back, but realistically, I personally believe that the Angels probably made a bad decision, to be honest, with letting him just chill out and not trying to trade him. I would try to trade him as long as I can until I can't anymore. And if nothing works out, then so be it. You know?
Fair enough. Like, if you really look at, like, people are saying that, oh, now they have a chance in the wild card. Right now in the American League wild card, the 3 teams that are locked are the Tampa Bay Rays in the first spot, Houston Astros in the second, and then Toronto Blue Jays in the third spot, with Boston trailing them 1.5 games for the third spot, and the New York Yankees trailing the third spot 2.5 games, and then the Angels in the third, below the Yankees, 3 games behind the third spot in the wild card. So they're not even in the guaranteed spot in the wild card yet, or in terms of making the playoffs, the postseason. So in terms of, like you said, Eric, in terms of a business move, I think they faltered. I think they made a bad choice because I think they should have gotten him off his hands while they should have, because they think that they're going to be a playoff team. Like, I'm sorry, even if the Angels make the playoffs, they are not going far.
They ain't booted first round.
Probably in the first round. Like,
unless Shohei drops like 15 home runs in a game.
Like, that's pretty much the only hope. Mike Trout, he's bit by the injury bug almost every single year, and it's a shame because he's such a tremendous talent.
You got bit by the bumblebee bug.
I did. I don't know. It was like a freaking wasp. I don't even know what the hell it was. But anyway, like the Angels, I think that in terms of business, they messed up because you don't know if he's going to sign with them next year. You know, Shohei Ohtani wants to go to a team that is consistently in the postseason. The Angels have not done that in, like, I think, 6 years? It's been a while. So they couldn't even do that with Mike Trout. And Mike Trout at one point was the best player in all of baseball. So it goes to show that I just think if you're looking into next season, Shohei Ohtani is going to leave the Angels, and we're going to be looking back at this position because the Angels are going to get eliminated first round this year in the playoffs, if they make the playoffs or the postseason. And then we're going to look into the offseason. Shohei Ohtani is going to go to either California and not the Angels, a couple teams in California,
Cali,
or a couple teams in New York. And
wait. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Absolutely not. I'm thinking Yankees.
Oh my god!
I'm thinking about Padres. I just don't agree.
Why not?
You
said Cali.
Yeah, I meant Dodgers. The team has like so much money, but so do the Mets. So who knows?
Watch San Diego drop, shall we? Think I'm kidding.
San Diego.
Watch it happen.
Watch San Francisco. Watch the Giants. Let San Francisco Giants do it. Out of all teams.
Yo, you know what? My brain is so fried right now.
Why? What happened?
What's it called? I literally said San Diego Padres, and now I was like, wait, that's the Chargers. Brother, my brain is fried. And I'm like, wait, no, the Phillip Rivers has 10 children. What are we talking about?
He does have 10 children.
He's a football team.
He does, honestly, and he doesn't cuss, which is very, very interesting.
I think you should enroll them in the NFL.
I mean, I think when you have that many kids, it's at a point. It's like, okay, at least one of them has to be great. You know
I'm
what I
not
mean?
gonna lie. If I had the bread, I would not mind creating a soccer team. Like, imagine though. No,
Absolutely
picture
not.
it. It's like a bunch of David and Davis. I guess I don't know. What's
That
it called?
doesn't sound right.
A bunch of Davids and Davidas. I don't know.
Oh God.
What's it going on?
Oh gosh.
Imagine all of them just running around the field. Be like, David. Imagine.
No, I don't. I can't imagine that because I think you're missing one fact is that it looks good on a soccer field, but then they got to come back into the house. And
No, wait. Who said they had to go back in the house?
We leave them the dog crates outside. I forgot.
They had their own little. They had their own little like when the dogs crawl into their house.
Yeah, the dog
they
house.
crawl in and sleep.
I
will wake up at lunchtime.
Might have to. Yeah, but there's no way in hell that 10 plus kids. You got to be a multi-millionaire to have 10 plus kids like Philip Rivers is.
Bro.
So anyway.
Imagine if I had, what would you do if I had 10? I'd send 5 to your house.
Yeah.
I mean, go chat with Uncle David.
Yeah, I'm locking the door. I'll be like, sorry, kids. Get the hell out of here.
You know what they would say? Nah, I was trying to say.
I'm going to Portugal. Screw this. I got time for this.
David.
What?
Make that. Why is our Uncle White?
Mixed up at birth, son. Like,
I don't know what happened.
Sperm donor. We don't know. Naya says though, we got a comment. Said, "Yo, LA Angels, you screwed up, right? Not even the fact that you didn't trade him, but how you not put up $50 million on Aaron Judge's contract and sign him immediately?"
Listen, I don't know, man. The LA Angels just seem to be just vibing, I guess.
I just don't think it's coming down to the thing. I just don't think Shohei Ohtani wants to be there. And when you have a player,
I definitely don't think he wants to be there.
Yeah, and when you have a player that does not want to re-sign with the team, it's more likely the fact that he just doesn't want to show up. And especially Shohei Ohtani's not going to be like all over social media and be like, "Oh, I don't like this team," because he's a very respectful player. So like overall, he's gonna do it quietly. He's gonna leave, and all of a sudden, he's gonna go to one of these big market teams. Nye says, I mean, you're not going to win a World Series, so go get some youth and depth from a contender and rebuild. It's not too late to trade him. I mean, the San Francisco Giants are right there, my dude. I mean, listen, and we're looking at it in terms of a business standpoint. It was the wrong decision, and I will back that statement because I know they're not going to win the World Series.
Let's hear why.
No, it's a bad decision because, like everyone's been saying, like we've been saying, Shohei Ohtani's not going to re-sign. Unless Shohei Ohtani resigns, then I'd be like, you know what? You're right. I'm so sorry. But the thing is, it's a bad decision because the Angels are in a terrible position. They have been for the last 10 plus years. They're missing postseasons. They have great players, and they consistently, year after year after year, disappointingly fall out of the race and just don't make it. And it's just like we're looking at Mike Trout's career as a whole, and I think he made the postseason twice or 3 times out of like 10 plus years. It's like
that's
overall
crazy.
And I think Shohei Ohtani is looking at it. He's like, hey, like they had a superstar, and they didn't get anything done with him.
They're like, run.
I know the problem isn't Mike Trout. Maybe the problem is the freaking LA Angels, and I think you got to look at that early, like Shohei Ohtani is, and you got to get out of there because right here this season. I don't even know if they're going to make the wild card. I'm going to be honest with you. They're not going to make the wild card, so they're going to be eliminated.
You know, I found the perfect team we should go to.
Who?
Shohei Ohtani.
Who?
The Oakland Athletics.
Funny story real quick. I went to a Long Island Ducks game yesterday. Okay. I watched them. The Ducks won. Shout out to the Ducks. They won 10-8. Shout out to them. Great game. I love it.
Long Island Ducks, baby.
Yeah. I think the stadium holds about 10,000 people. Ooh. I think, yeah. I want to tell you real quick. So there's a promotion going on. First, 1,500 fans get an oversized baseball ticket of like, I don't know, Release Robles, whatever the hell guy's name is. So I go to my dad. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to get the oversized ticket. I don't know how big it is. I don't want to hold it around, anything. So I'm like, all right, the game starts at 6:35. Let's show up at 6:30, get at our seats and just sit down. So we show up at 6:30 right at the gate. And guess what they're handing out?
What?
The freaking baseball cards. Now, remember the promotion I said? The first 1,500 fans get that freaking promotion. So you're telling me at 6:30 that I walked in that there's not even 1,500 fans in the stadium at that time. So, yeah. It goes to show something.
What?
Yeah.
I'm about to be going to Ducks games. Word.
It's also a Wednesday night. Eric, I got to take you to a Ducks game. That'd be fun.
I've been there once. Where'd you go?
I'm hiding.
That's not normal.
It's not. Usually it's the other way around. Damn.
I'm the one that always has technical difficulties. What's going on here? David, when you do come back, though, I do have to tell you about one thing. It's sports related that I don't know if I got to tell you yet or not.
I'm back.
But it's not. I want to wait till we're done with the topic, though.
Oh. No, going to the Oakland A's. Relating this back to the Oakland A's.
Yeah.
It's literally like the same thing. Empty seats. Like you can literally buy $15 tickets and move up to the first row.
That's what I did with the NYCFC game.
Yeah.
MLS is great for that, bro. I got a free ticket from my boy Dan. Shout out to Dan. And we were on. I think I told you this story once.
Yeah.
We was on the other side, and then like halftime, we was like, let's just go to the fan section, and we went to the fan section and just started jumping up and down because literally Yankee Stadium was
empty.
Like empty.
I mean, I know it was a freaking Wednesday night, but like overall, it's like I looked at my dad. I'm like, are we at an Oakland Athletics game? Like, what is this? It's a shame.
That's foul. Yo, any Oakland Athletic player, if you're listening right now, yo, that's gotta hurt. Be compared to the Long Island Ducks.
I mean, hey, they're getting a lot more money than the Long Island Ducks.
That's what I'm saying, but they're probably playing just as bad.
The thing is, I think they're getting like 20,000 fans in like $100,000 or 80,000 seated stadium. 20,000 fans. It's embarrassing. At that point, I wouldn't even show up if I'm a player. I'm like, trade me, trade me.
Get me out of here. Where's our real fans at?
Exactly. But Nye says Ohtani for Austin Slater, Tyler Roger, and 3 AAA prospects, AAA. I said AA. 3 AAA prospects and draft capital. A nice rebuild kit. I mean, hey, they definitely need it because right now the Angels, they get lucky with all these superstars and they don't create nothing with it. And it's a shame. But what was your question you were going to say? That's all I got to say. But yeah. That's all I got.
Wait, do we have any more topics? I want to wait till after.
I mean, I got Mr. Mbappe going to Saudi. I want to talk about that real quick because I know you probably discussed it on Monday, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, but we go into that and then I want. It's a basketball one. I just want to see your reaction to it. It's hilarious. I just
go into the basketball one real quick.
All right, cool. So
do that one.
Recently, like I have a friend. His name is Mike. Shout out to Mike. He loves watching ball. Right? Loves watching ball. Okay. And I was like, yo, I do a podcast. Like, you feel me? Like, we start chopping it up, stuff like that. Cool. I come in the next day to work, right? Mike walks up to me. He goes, oh yeah, by the way, he's like, who do you think the GOAT is? I was like, Jordan. I'm like, he's like, I don't mind people that say LeBron though, because like I was in my podcast mode because I just met him, right? And I was like, I'm Jordan, but just in case he was a LeBron fan, I was like, if you say LeBron though, like it doesn't bother me because I don't think he's far off, right? He goes, no, none of those. He's like, I was like, who's your GOAT? Guess who he said? Just guess.
Magic Johnson?
No.
Wilts?
No.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Nah.
Harry Burke? Somebody at the top?
Nah. Wait, no.
Who?
Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook?
David. I looked at this man in his eyes. I was like, my ears. I was like, you said Russell Westbrook? And with a straight face, he said, no doubt. I was like, what? He goes, he's the greatest of all time. Of course, my mic cuts out. I mean, my camera. No, but let me continue. I'm going to fix my camera while I do it. But I was like, there's no shot. And I'm like, what makes Westbrook the greatest of all time? He goes, triple doubles. I was like,
oh, end the conversation. Pass us the bag. We're not doing this. Triple doubles makes you the greatest player of all time.
He said he's the best athlete. I was like, dude, I didn't even go into it. I was like, brother.
Does he know what Giannis looks like?
Bro, He doesn't have any rings.
LeBron?
I was like, how are you the GOAT? You have no rings.
Oh my God.
Stop.
No. Russell Westbrook is the GOAT of triple doubles. I will back that statement, but he's not the GOAT, the greatest player of all time. Sorry.
I told him, I was like, bro, I'm like, you don't even know if Russell Westbrook is a top 5 point guard of all time.
Probably.
How is he a top 5 shooting guard? I said Russell Westbrook or Steph Curry. He goes Russell Westbrook.
Oh, yeah. No, thank you.
I was like,
knows ball. Probably the bouncy balls that they play at recess. No, Russell Westbrook MVP. No,
bro, like he
MVP,
said,
greatest player of all time.
He said prime Russell Westbrook is the best prime there is, right? Because we had kept talking, and I'm like, bro, there's no way you think about it. He goes, all right, logically, Jordan. He goes,
logically, what do we think? What other ways are thinking?
Yo. And then, but he goes, but Russell Westbrook has the best prime ever. And I was like, I mean, if you just like scoring points and getting rebounds and assists, then sure. But I mean, I personally would much rather LeBron's prime or Jordan's prime or Kobe's prime.
Eric, anyone in the prime, top 50
or Kevin Durant's prime. Anybody that actually won a ring in their prime.
Oh my gosh! Like, listen. Not just I that literally hurt my brain. That hurt more than the bee that stung me in the lip today.
I told him, I was like, bro, I was, you have no idea, because you know how I am, right? Yeah. He was like, when I tell you, I can't deliver the way it was delivered, but when I tell you, like, he was stone on it, like he was hard on, he was like, yo, Russell all the way. Like he was God dang, bro. I walked into that one. Like when he was not budging. He was not budging on that. And I was like, I literally was like, I'm going on my podcast. I'm mentioning this because I just need someone else to agree with me. The fact that you're literally delusional.
That's just crazy. That's just crazy. I just don't understand that. I just don't understand. But
I don't get it either. But anyway, I had to let them know. I thought that was a funny story. I didn't think there was people in the world that actually believe
funny. It was funny. I'll give you that.
It's like that's like saying like Zlatan Ibrahimovic is the best of all time. Like in what timeline?
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Player. Phenomenal, but he's not the greatest player.
Hall of Famer, legend, will never be forgotten. Mm-hmm. Not nowhere near the best of all time.
Mm-mm.
Nowhere near the top 10.
That's simple. Mario said, fellows, what's going on, Mario? What's going on? Hope you're having a great day today. But
what's up, Mario?
Nye says, I'm sorry. What? Russell Westbrook? Shut up. That didn't happen.
Right? I'm not. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a video. I'm gonna bring it back Monday. I'm gonna show y'all. Or I'm gonna take a video. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna take a video of him being like, Russell Westbrook is the greatest of all time.
Please put it on the podcast, with his consent, obviously.
Oh my gosh, bro. Insane.
Insane. I'll give you one more chance. Who did your boy really say was the GOAT?
He said that Russell Westbrook was the GOAT. But he said logically, it's Jordan.
See, like that's the point that doesn't get me. Logically, how do we think?
Illogical.
Like I know this world is not logical thinking, and that's why there's a lot of wrong answers in terms of social media and everything we hear. But like, I like to speak in logical facts.
I like to as well.
You know, it just makes sense sometimes.
It's just easier. You know, like when everyone understands what you're saying and you like try to speak the truth.
Honestly, yeah. That's what I say.
God, I almost ripped my hair out when I heard that.
Nye says, I'll take Tony Parker's prime over Russell Westbrook's. At least Parker got rings, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You don't got no rings. How can you be the greatest with no rings?
I know. But Nye says he wants to hear about Mbappe news. He said, okay, on to Mbappe news. Let's do it.
Mbappe is crazy.
But I know Eric definitely talked about this on the Monday podcast. But since I wasn't there, I want to discuss it a little bit because a lot of money has been put out. And
well, there's an update on it too.
Ooh, Eric, you want to say the update for everyone?
Before you go into it, he declined it.
Oh,
he's not going Saudi, which pisses me off, by the way. But because I do want to see him at a different club, but we'll see if he gets signed. But continue. So
PSG accepted an offer from Al Hilal, whatever the hell they're.
I'm gonna pull something else up for you. Go
for
ahead.
$334 million transfer, which would be the highest ever in soccer history, football history. PSG obviously accepted it because they're not going to lose Mbappe for free. and Mbappe has to talk with the Saudi Arabian club about a contract, and Al Hilal offered him a $776 million contract for 1 year. I just don't understand. I didn't understand they had that much money.
You want a breakdown of what that contract gives you?
Ah, farts.
What's going on today?
Let's hear the content. Let's hear the breakdown, Eric.
Wait, I know. I need to see your face. I need to see your face when this happens.
You're gonna have to give me a second.
Yeah, I'll give you a second. But listen, they, like David said, it would have made it the biggest transfer in soccer history. Simple as that. But what's it called? Are you ready for this, David?
Let's do it.
Do you want me to start from how much he'll make into a season, from a season to a second, or from a second to a season?
You know, once I start putting the second crap, that's when I know something's up. Like, there's no way. Like, if you put my hourly rate on there, a second, I'm making probably 0.001 cents.
Oh, you ready? I'm gonna start with the second. Ready?
Yeah.
I want you to put your hourly rate in your head right now.
Listen, everyone's listening right now. Just think about your paychecks and just think about this.
Think about what you get paid per hour.
Just think about how poor it makes us feel. Go ahead.
And Mbappe is making $24 a second.
Minimum wage is, I think, $15, $16. Was it $20? I don't know what the hell it is.
Wait, my phone's ringing.
Dude's making more money an hourly rate, minimum wage, in 1 second.
Bro is making a decent job for like a young person in America per second.
Jeez. Oh God, I don't want to hear the rest. Make me feel poor.
You ready?
Go ahead.
1,475 a minute.
A minute.
Like, mind you, this podcast alone couldn't even calculate how much you'd have made.
We're up to 66 minutes on the podcast. If we had to add that up, if we had Mbappe's contract, what was the number? What was the number?
1,475.
We'll be making $97,350 right now. But what do we got? This is what we got, ladies and gentlemen. I'll show you. That. Continue.
I have at my job, someone was like, yo, let's get a highlight tape for you ready. Let's get you down to Saudi, please. He's like, let's get some money. What's it called? The next one, oh God. He makes $88,500 an hour.
Yo, that's just freaking ridiculous, bro. Like, honestly, like, I might have to hop on the piggyback, and all these people saying that they're overpaid. I know they're overpaid, but this is absolutely ridiculous.
No one cares, bro. Who cares, bro? Overpaid, oversmade. Who cares?
Jeez.
What's it called? And then $2.1 million a day. Bro, wait. Guys, you have to understand. Bro just wakes up, $2 million in the bank. Goes to sleep, wakes up with $2 million in the bank. Goes to sleep, wakes up $2 million in the bank. What is
I don't understand. It's like, hey, Mbappe, you want to buy me a new iPhone? It costs $1,000. He's like, give me a minute. Literally, give me a minute. It happened. There.
Give me a minute. New iPhone. He's like, oh wait, no. I'm actually under right now. Just wait here for just 1 minute. Okay, man. Now I got you. Oh my God. I've been saying that. Are you serious?
I'm like, what is going on right now?
Oh wait, and then what's it called? It gets worse though. Obviously, it's going
to get adding up. Hopefully.
14.7 million a week. 64.6 million a month. And in total, obviously, 776 million for the season.
Damn, bro. Damn.
Bro makes $64 million a month. Now, that's if you took the contract. You didn't take the contract. But $64.6 million a month.
Listen, I don't know why the hell he did not take that contract. 1 year? $776 million to play 1 year?
And usually be free agent the year after anyways?
Yeah. He could have went to Real Madrid the next year.
See, the thing. Well, actually, I want you to go into. I want you to get your opinion in before I go deeper into.
All right. So
updates.
Basically, my thing that I was really looking at when I saw that, I was thinking about. I'm like, oh no, that's not good for Mbappe because he's still young. He can go to he's building up to his prime. He could be. He's a phenomenal player. He can still go to a team and maybe they'll want him. But when you really look at it logistically, no team is going to make a transfer offer to PSG for Mbappe. As it's looking out right now, no team that I've heard, no rumors, no nothing, that's looking like they're going to sign Mbappe. So if you're a team that's like looking like, hey, Mbappe is going to be a free transfer next year, why would I pay a transfer fee this year to get him when I can get him for free next year? Like if you're Real Madrid, you're looking at it like we already have a great team right now. We don't necessarily need him. So let's wait until next year when we can get him for a cheaper cost. That's like a smart business thing. So overall, I think if we really look at it, I think I don't fault other teams for not going after Mbappe in this sense because the price they're going to have to pay when they can just wait for another year. Now, Mbappe's sense, PSG is most likely not going to play him. PSG is most likely not going to play him. They said it. So overall, with that being said, Mbappe, you're going to probably be missing out a whole year on football. At that point, go to Saudi Arabia, make your money, and you get to play and still be in shape and with a league that's getting big names and looking a little bit better than it was last year. So overall, like, take the money, still play soccer because it doesn't look like you're going to be playing this year. That's what I said. That's my take on it.
I don't know if you actually see like my take on it, but I kind of agree with you in a sense. I think it would have been smarter just for him to go make bread and then go play for Real Madrid. Plus, you'd have dropped. You probably could have broken Messi's calendar year record. When 91 goes in the calendar year, probably would have scored like 150. Honestly, probably would have dropped. Like, yo, honestly, if he would have went there, the amount of money that Saudi would have made would have been disgusting because I also have to, oh my god, I have another update too. But I'll say this much: Mbappe declining, I'm not mad at it because I said this also as my my take. You're gonna make money. He knows he's gonna make money regardless, right? He's already making ridiculous amount of money. He's already in the millions, right? It's just a matter of how much money do you actually need, and he doesn't need that much, right? So he can't really lose in this situation, right? Him losing is not taking a $700 million contract. You understand what I'm saying? Like you can't go down, and anywhere you go, you're gonna get paid a sick amount of money because you're worth $200 million on market value. So you have to do that plus the tax of what the team thinks you're worth. You're around 250 to 300 million easily, right? PSG want to sell you, right? Because I had to sit down and I had to think about why would he not take the money? PSG want to sell you. They don't want you at your club at the club anymore because they don't want you to walk for free. Mm-hmm. They're going to look at every single other team that's willing to bid, right? Because they're desperate to get you out, right? If a big team comes knocking at the door, because all PSG need is one, right? Most teams, like you said, are probably being smart and be like, I'm just gonna wait and go win the sweepstakes later on. I'll take my risk there than trying to sign him for 200, 300 million right now, right? Understandable. But however, if there's one team, I guarantee you this, right? This would be because this is the only thing that makes logical sense to me. If there's one team that makes a bid on Mbappe and it's good enough, and PSG accept it, every team's gonna start joining in, because now they're gonna be worried if Mbappe's gonna go. But the team has to be in the Champions League. That's the only thing.
In Europe, primarily.
in Europe, obviously. So you're looking at the likes of not Man City, but Manchester United, Arsenal, if they really want to. I don't know if they have that money, but probably Arsenal. Not. I would never see him in Newcastle jersey, to be honest with you. I don't think I could ever see that happen.
They got money over there too.
You got Real Madrid, right? Obviously, but those are the biggest ones. Those are the favorites, right? And that's why they're not really bidding, because they already came to a verbal agreement that once he left, that he was going to join them regardless. So they're not worried about anything. But you have Real Madrid, you have Barcelona. Don't know where they're getting the money from. Spotify Premium. That's the only option, right?
It's insane money.
Bayern Munich. I'm still going to put them in there. All these humongous clubs, right? All you need is one. If PSG can't find a way to sell Mbappe, they're screwed out of the wazoo, bro. They're so screwed.
They are. And you mentioned a good point. It's like, I think it's going to be one of those things where you have the top teams that are going to sign him, then you got the other teams, the lower teams, the lower level. And if one of those lower levels, and I'm not saying in terms of like lower level in terms of talent and quality, I'm saying in terms of interest from Mbappe, for Mbappe. And if one of those teams is in fact, what's his name? Like, I think one of those teams could be in fact a Chelsea, If you see freaking Chelsea, if Chelsea loves to spend money, we know this, guys. So if Chelsea, like, if they go up to Chelsea and Chelsea makes an offer to PSG and PSG accepts, like you said, the domino effect is going to happen. Real Madrid's going to be like, hey, wait, what about us? And then Manchester United's going to be like, wait, we want in. Like, everyone's going to start coming after it.
It all matters if he goes up and actually has discussions with them.
Mm-hmm.
That's when it's going to scare them. Because to me, a team and PSG coming to a verbal agreement doesn't scare me. Them coming to a price arrangement doesn't scare me because of the fact that realistically, Saudi Arabia did the same thing, and as long it's up to Mbappe at the end of the day because they have to agree on terms. Mbappe, they could try to sell Mbappe. Mbappe's like, yeah, I don't like what I'm getting paid, so I'm not going to come in, right? But if he sits down with a team, if he's just not even have to say anything or not even have to agree, if he's willing to talk with a team, I'd be worried.
Yeah,
because he verbally agreed with Real Madrid already. So why you verbally agree with anybody else?
Mm-hmm. But as of right now, the way it's looking out in terms of, I haven't heard any bigger news. It looks like Mbappe is going to miss out on a whole year of soccer. If it stands,
so stupid. I feel like by the end of August, he's got to get out of there. That's dumb to me.
Yeah.
And on top of it, also PSG. Actually, no, I don't blame them, but like, it's just dumb. Like you're literally. When we think about the best soccer players in the world, you're top 3. And some people honestly will put you 1.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like, bro, to sit out a year, we see what it does to players in all sports.
Le'Veon Bell.
That's what I'm saying. But like, I don't like the idea of him sitting out for a year and then possibly coming back and having to like slowly get better. Like, nah. And especially what if he goes to the Prem?
Yeah.
That's going to be a slap in the face. A slap in the face. So I don't know. I don't like the idea of it.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of holding it out for any type of sport. So we'll see how that works out. But I know sure as hell I'm taking that 1-year contract. I don't care.
I mean, shoot, I'll take what's 1% of 776 million?
Let's do the math. Okay, 1% of what is it?
776 million.
Ooh, that's a lot of zeros. Damn. All right. Oh, damn. $7.76 million. That's the number, boys. That's 1%.
I'm ready. Hold on, because that's look at this. This is what I'm saying. This is when you know it's ridiculous money. This is how I tell. Ready? I'm about to do something really quick.
Mm-hmm.
$776 million. That's so many zeros. Times 0.01%. 0.01% is 77K. What the like come on, bro. What are we doing?
It's ridiculous.
I would walk up to Bobby and be like, bro, just give me 0.1% of what you make.
And Mbappe could wipe his butt with $77,000.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't even need it, bro. You don't even need it. Let me get some. I bought me a nice brand new car. Feel me? Like, bro.
Yeah. Listen, I understand.
Down payment for a house.
Bro, you can buy a freaking car. You can buy anything you want. Jeez. But Nye says, Buddy makes what I make in 1 hour, in an hour, in a second. Yeah. I feel that. Fernando said, it looks like sports leagues are going to file for bankruptcy soon if they're going to keep paying athletes like this.
Well, I actually want to get into that really quick, right? I'll let you go through the comments.
Nye says, Buddy can buy Detroit for a month of work. He'll pay what? 4 games? He'll play what? 4 games? He said Saudi Arabia has stupid money.
It's crazy money.
Said Bayern Munich. Munich.
Bayern, like Bayern. Bayern Munich. What's it called? Actually, a lot of people had the questions like, where is Saudi getting all this money? And even if they do have this money, how are they able to spend it? Because the Europe have. Yeah, I'm gonna get destroyed after this.
We don't know.
I'm gonna get hit. No.
Serious, guys. La.
What's it called? Because Europe has I think it's called FPA rules, whereas like fair play, it's like something fair play financial or financial fair play, something like that, or financial fair FFP, something like that.
They break it all the time.
Right? In other words, you can't spend over a certain amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, in Saudi Arabia, they don't have financial fair play.
No.
Right? They have because they're not under Europe, so they're not under the European rules. So they have free reign to do whatever they want. So I believe the way it went was the European money comes from like FIFA or something like that, or it comes. That's where they get all their money from. Saudi Arabia, their soccer, like everything over there, is funded by their government, right? And when you go deeper into it with them, all the oil and all that other stuff, they said that the budget,
Earl?
oil,
Oil. Okay.
oil,
All right, go ahead.
family friendly, you freak. Oh my goodness.
Go ahead.
What's it called? I used my old train of thoughts jacked up now.
My bad.
What's it called? The when you break it all down, guess how much each Saudi club apparently has to spend?
How much? $1 billion?
$4 billion
Each. Damn. Damn. Jeez.
each.
Damn.
Brother, they could buy teams if they wanted to.
Yeah.
Those teams
Could buy-
financially are so. That's why they're like. Put you this way, you think it's been bad now? Saudi's just getting started.
Oh yeah.
That's why, because mind you, there's only been maybe 4 teams I've seen that have been like signing people.
Yeah.
The whole league hasn't even dipped into it yet.
Damn.
They're just getting started, and they got money to spend.
Damn. Eric, we gotta start getting the oil business, my friend.
Bro, forget the oil business, bro. I'm about to send my tape over there, bro. I'm about yo, what are you talking about, bro?
Hey, listen, you get a 1-year deal. We make a little hole where we got to put the oil in.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'll make my own oil. Business.
Never stop working.
Bro, I would go over there and never leave my house, only to play soccer, and that's it. And then I spend my 1-2 years there, come back home.
Yeah,
write it up.
Fernando said they own oil fields. They are stealing European players, making Harry Maguire the best player in Europe.
Yo, Harry Maguire should go to Saudi.
He could.
He should go to Saudi. He really should go. I want to see how many teams
they own oil fields and they are stealing European players, and they're making Harry Maguire the best player in Europe because they're taking everyone from Europe to Saudi.
Harry Mags. Hold on,
Yeah.
I want to look up Al Hilal. What how many league? Oh, the Pro League. They have 18 teams.
Damn.
Yeah, we're in trouble. We're in trouble, bro. It's just called the Saudi Pro League. That's insane.
Jeez. I typed in, they don't even have 4 billion as a number in calculator.
You got to turn it to the side.
It's insane.
Bro, David, get ready to start naming these teams, bro.
Okay.
Look, and they have the freaking African Champions League, bro. Get ready. The African Champions League's about to be up, bro.
Oh, they're about to start some oil stuff too.
Wait, is it African or Asian Champions League? Wait, no.
Asian.
My fault, guys. My fault.
That's right. It's a little
What's it called? Get ready to start remembering the teams. Abba. Al Ahlil. Al Akhdud. Al Fateh.
Fatty.
Al Feha.
Okay.
Al Hazem. Al Hilal. Al Hitaya.
Italia.
I can't. Everything has Al in front of it. What does Al mean?
I don't know. I don't want to find out though.
Nah, we have to move on. My brain is bad. My brain just thought of something that's terrible.
I mean, I have one big deal, not big deal that I want to discuss real quick.
Yes.
And then,
if I think I know what it is.
I probably not, but it's all right.
Is it about basketball?
No, but it's about.
I have one then too.
But big deal, not big deal. We got UFC coming up this weekend, this Saturday. Actually, a big fight. UFC 291. There's the co-main event. We got Alex Pereira. We're going up against Jan Blachowicz in the lightweight division. Who you got winning that co-main event?
Alex Pereira get another W, bro. Mm-hmm. Alex Pereira.
Mm-hmm. Listen, this is his first fight as light heavyweight, and I think he's gonna show how dominant he really is. Because he's insane. His body is like, he didn't change at all from a 15-pound up advantage.
Yeah, honestly, I like to see him get the W overall. I just like to see him get the W.
Yeah.
Needs one.
And then the last one, the main event, Dustin Poirier going up against Justin Gaethje.
Wait, I'm confusing two fighters right now. No, they're both Brazilian.
Who?
What's the one with the blonde hair that's really good?
Charles Oliveira?
Charles Oliveira. Okay, yes. Alex Pereira. I did have the right. I did have the right person. I had to make sure. Whoa, I just confused Alex Pereira and Charles Oliveira together. Oh my goodness.
Similar names when you really put it together like that. But
God.
the main event, Dustin Poirier going up against Justin Gaethje. Do you got winning?
That's a good one.
That's that's freaking amazing. Last time they fought in the fourth round,
that's a really close fight.
2018 was the last time they fought.
Poirier versus Gaethje.
Whoever wins this is gonna have a chance at the belt in the lightweight division. So I'm gonna go Dustin Poirier.
I want to go Dustin too, but I just want to be different.
Dustin, unanimous decision, because I think it's not gonna be the same thing as last time.
I'm gonna go Gaethje, just to be different.
Hey, listen.
I'm feeling different.
Anything can freaking happen. It could be like either Dustin Poirier knockout in rounds 4 or 5, or decision. Poirier.
Why not? Why not? Gaethje could tap him out.
No, we can. You can. I'm not saying that. I just don't see it happening. Me personally.
I see it happening. I'm calling a submission.
Hey, listen, it could happen. It could happen. But these guys are both
dogs
slugging it. If anything, like last time, we're up for a good fight. But we'll see what happens on that one. Now, I says this is fantastic. Eric saying say all those names 6 more times.
No, I'll.
But big deal, bro. Big deal on that. I think it's a huge.
Yeah, it's a big deal. 100% a big deal.
Yeah, bro.
That's a really good card.
Yeah, freaking awesome. Now I'm gonna watch it on TikTok live on my freaking phone.
The one time you buy the fight, it doesn't work.
I didn't buy it. Thank God I didn't.
No, I'm talking about the other time. When we came over, I came over.
Oh, recently?
Yeah.
No, I didn't buy it though.
Oh, you did it?
I was gonna buy it. I was going to buy it. That's why, we save money, bro.
Smart man.
Just in case. Come on, I don't got $90 to spend like that. You gotta be prepared.
I got one more big deal, not a big deal.
Let's do it.
I don't know if y'all heard, but Jaylen Brown.
Oh, farts.
Jaylen Brown got paid, what was it, $304 million? I forgot for how many years, David. You could pull up the contract for me, but
farts. It's like 5 years, $304 million.
He got paid the biggest NBA contract of all time. Guys. Nah, because I'm back at tight. No, I'm back at tight. Oh, God. David.
Yo.
Jaylen Brown.
5 years, $304 million contract.
Jaylen Brown. I'm going to say it one more time. Jaylen Brown.
I know.
Got paid the highest NBA contract of all time. Brother. He's not even the best player on the team.
Bro, there's literally 20 players better than him in the league, probably. You could probably put up.
Bro, you could. Oh, yo. I'm about to. All right, ready? Hold on.
Yeah.
Where would you rather?
Jaylen
Brown edition. I'm about to pull up every single NBA team too. And I'm not trying, and I'll give him his props after. Hold on. Because I don't like bashing players, but God, and the Celtics are smoking ganja, bro. Like, there's no way.
Big time.
Let's go ahead. I'm gonna pick the best player from every single team.
Do it.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No, hell no.
Which way are you taking?
Obviously, Giannis.
Cool. Jason Tatum, his own teammate.
Take it, Jason Tatum. He's number 1 on the team.
Joel Embiid, the reigning MVP.
Obviously, yeah.
Cool. Donovan Mitchell.
Okay.
I could see an argument for Jaylen Brown there.
It's closer than the other 3.
Mm-hmm. Jalen Brunson.
Jaylen Brown.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Mikal Bridges.
Jaylen Brown.
Cool. Trae Young.
Jaylen Brown.
Okay. I'm going to take Trae Young.
You can.
I think Trae Young's a little, like, people were forgetting how good he is. But Jimmy Butler.
That's close. I would go Jaylen Brown, though.
Cool. I'll go Zach LaVine or DeMar DeRozan. Keep going.
I go Jaylen Brown.
Both of
them? Either one, yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Of course my right now. Of course. What's going on?
There you go.
All right.
Wait. There you go.
Yeah, we're back. And
I'm out. All right.
oh my gosh.
It says the camera's overheating, even though I got a fan directly to it. What a bunch of BS.
It just needs to get out of here.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not gonna go to the rest of the teams because there's not many people that are better than him.
Mhm.
Right? Now let's go to the Western Conference.
Okay.
Nikola Jokic.
Hell no. Jokic.
Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray. I'll go Jaylen Brown. I mean, the postseason we saw was good, but Jaylen Brown.
John Morant.
John Morant.
DeMontis Sabonis.
DeMontis Sabonis has a lot of value to his team. I would go Jaylen Brown, though.
De'Aaron Fox.
Close. Jaylen Brown, though.
Okay. Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant.
Bradley Beal.
Jaylen Brown.
Cool. Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi, yeah.
Paul George.
Paul George healthy? Yeah.
Okay. Russell Westbrook.
No, sorry.
James Harden. He's not there yet, but I'm assuming.
Jaylen Brown, yeah. Jaylen Brown.
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry, 100%.
Okay, LeBron James.
Let me think about that. LeBron.
How many players have we listed so far?
I mean, I should have kept track. We had LeBron. We had Curry.
I'll go through it really quick. Here we go. Giannis, Tatum, Embiid, Donovan. After that, we'll go down. Jokic, Ja. You went Jaylen Brown that one. Not De'Aaron Fox. Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George. That's 10 already as it is, right? Yep. Steph Curry, LeBron James. I'm not even done. Anthony Davis. Jaylen Brown, Anthony Davis.
Damn. Yeah. Jaylen Brown and Anthony Davis. I think Anthony Davis went healthy.
That's 13 players already as it is. Anthony Edwards, Karl Anthony Towns. Anthony Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Zion. Well, I don't know about Zion right now. But what's it called? Luka Doncic.
Oh, Luka, yeah.
There's Damian Lillard. My point stands like this. This brother's not even top 10.
No.
He's borderline top 15.
Mm-hmm.
He's a second option on a contending team.
Yeah.
Why is Jaylen Brown the highest paid athlete in the NBA of all time? It doesn't make sense.
No, Boston just told us there that Jaylen Brown's their number one guy. That's literally what it did. They paid him like a number one dude. That's what they basically telling everyone.
I'm not gonna. Yo, they Boston just ruined their team. Wait till Jason Tatum comes off contract.
Mm-hmm.
Like their team is done. They're not gonna be able to pay him. And if they do, they're gonna have Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. Their starting lineup is gonna be. It's gonna be David Rodriguez, Eric Hines, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Kyle O'Connor. Because they're not gonna be able to afford anybody. They're not gonna have any bench.
And we're playing on veteran minimum, by the way.
$1 million salaries, bro. Yeah. Freaking. Their bench is gonna be Linden's high school varsity team. Like, what are we talking about?
It's such a waste of money. That's an overpay to the max, and it's not even like Jaylen Brown has proven that can be a number one because we know that he has shown some glimpses that he can be, but overall, it's just not consistently enough to pay the dude $60 million a year and be the highest paid NBA athlete right now and all time. It's just not enough.
Brother. All due respect, we all know Jaylen Brown being number one guy on the team. They're not winning a championship. Bro's an NBA athlete, can't even go left. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing? The highest paid NBA athlete of all time can't even go left.
Mm-mm.
Guys.
Eric, if I would have put a bunch of names, Devin Booker, Giannis, Luka, Jokic, Embiid, LeBron.
And these guys are light years ahead of Jaylen Brown.
If I would have told you that there's one guy ahead of all of them that's getting paid the most, you would laugh.
You would I would literally throw up. I'd be like, who's getting paid more than Nikola Jokic?
I will tell you this, though. Freaking W to Jaylen Brown's agent. We'll tell you that.
Yo, I need his number. Word. He'll get me Saudi.
You will. You honestly might.
Who's that agent? Bro, I need to know what went on in this room. Like, bro, the agent had to walk in, bro, had to like, what did
Pulled
he
out his
say?
pants. He
What
pulled
did
out his
he,
pants.
bro? Like,
He's like, I'll show you who's boss. He pulled out his pants and he's like, oh damn.
bro, I'm not gonna lie. He had to do some crazy stuff
You think
in
he
order to
slept
get
with
this
someone?
contract.
He might have slept with someone. I
There's
want to put it past it.
there has to be something. Like, he must have pulled the email Udoka. No
Yeah.
cap.
Same. Look, this is the guy's name right there. If you can see
Wait,
it.
wait, pull back. Jason Glushin.
Yeah, that's the agent of Jaylen Brown. And let's
Yo,
take a photo. Let's see what he looks like.
I'm
Oh,
not
wait.
gonna
What are
lie.
you thinking? What type of nationality? Let's play the game real quick. What race is he? What do you guys think? Jason Glushin. Who do you think? What race?
Russian?
Guys, comment down below. What race are we thinking before I press the photo?
I don't know. Glushin. What's Glushin? I feel like it's a European, isn't it?
I don't
Glushin,
know. I'm gonna go white. That sounds like a white name.
right? Doesn't it sound? Watch him be black. He's gonna be black.
Now I gotta pull him up. Oh, that's him. All right, drum roll. I wish we had it, but we don't got it. He is.
Yeah,
What?
but I'm not gonna lie, bro. We need to track him down right now. Get him on the podcast. Get him on the podcast right now.
Brandon,
I bet,
we
yo,
said what race, not country. Netherlands.
yo, yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. He had to go in there and I don't know what he did.
Maybe he works for like the mob or something, and then
Has
they
to,
blackmailed or something.
because like it doesn't like it doesn't make sense. How did we get here? This what happened to salary cap? Like,
What happened to freaking MJ making 90,000 his whole career? 90 million his whole career.
bro? Oh,
People making that his career.
oh man.
Insane.
If Jaylen Brown's making, they said in a couple of years, Shea's predicted to be the highest paid athlete of all time, and they say that Shea's gonna get a $400 million contract.
Oh hell! When's it gonna stop? When's it gonna stop? I'm sorry,
bro,
you can't.
bro. I swear to you, that literally is the NBA cap. Like what is the cap? What is the NBA? Wait, can you look up the salary cap for the NBA teams? Or like look up the salary cap for the Boston Celtics. How much are they allowed per year per player? $60 million a year, bro. $60 million a year, bro. Give me a freaking break, bro. Give me a freaking break. This is, you know how stupid that is, bro?
It's insane.
We got it? I don't know.
I'm pulling it up right now.
I just want to because there's no way 60 million. Jason Tatum making a bag too. Like
they're currently negative $45 million under over the cap. That makes sense.
Oh,
so,
bro,
it's $181 million they have right now.
Who are they cutting?
The NBA salary cap for 2023 is 136 million. So they're negative. They're obviously over.
They have to make some cuts. They're not gonna have a team. They're not gonna have a team.
Pay a super big tax, which they can.
I'd be sick of it. In that case, no, because in that case, I'll just let the Saudi person buy the team. I bet, go crazy, bro. Sign whoever you want, pay the tax.
Hey, listen, at this point, that's the way it's looking. At this point, it's looking at teams are going to have to turn into independent money and owners have to put in the big bucks. Because right now, to keep track of this,
listen, I'll say this much. On the positive side, congratulations, Jaylen Brown. Honestly, kudos to you. I'm happy for you. Go get your bread, man. Really, never gonna bash an athlete for getting his money, right? I personally don't understand why the Celtics gave it to you, but congratulations nonetheless. I saw a tweet saying that Jaylen Brown's elementary school teacher told him that it was high school, something like that. It was his school teacher told him that in 5 years, it had to be high school. In 5 years, that she'll see him in jail, in prison. And look at him now. He has a $304 million contract and probably will touch more money than she could ever in her life.
Yeah, that's kind of messed up. It's kind of messed up to say it to an elementary school student. I think he was high school.
Yeah, no, it had to be high school because I remember it being 5 years, so it had to be either high school or middle school.
Elementary school teacher be like, "Yeah, you gotta be in prison." Like, what the hell did I do? I drew some crayon on you.
Imagine going back home, like, how was your day? Like, how do you ask your parents how your day was? They're like, good, and then they ask you how your was, like, My teacher just told me I was going to prison. Like,
it's insane. But no,
Yeah.
listen, he got his money. But you know how I am with athletes who get the most money. I just don't see it working out in terms of championships. But overall, I guess good for him because he got the bag. But in the end, at what cost? It's gonna cost you some wins. It's gonna cost.
Hey, gives Brooklyn another chance.
Hey,
I'm
listen.
not the pressure that's gonna be on his back, bro. If you don't drop 40 a game,
yeah, you gotta drop at least 30 plus.
yeah, you gotta drop. You need to average at least 35 points this season. You need to win. You need to win scoring title. I need to see MVP.
I agree.
The ball better be in his hands at all times. Jason Tatum gonna want to trade.
Yeah,
He's gonna be so mad.
This is their first. This is their year where they have to win it because they have Kristaps Porzingis, they got Jason Tatum, they got Jaylen Brown, they got a whole squad. They have to win it this year.
By a trade deadline, Jason Tatum gonna be out because they're gonna be running all the offense through him. Why? Because they invested all that money into him. And guess what? Jason Tatum gonna be like, I'm not doing this. I'm about to go over to Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Hey man, I'm down. I'm not gonna complain about that.
I'm beyond down. I trade everything for Jason Tatum.
No.
Bro.
No.
All right.
What did you learn?
I would genuinely I would drop Mikal Bridges for Jason Tatum.
I mean, I gotta see the age, but I guess yeah.
Jason Tatum's like 24, 25.
Yeah. Then yeah.
I'm dropping Jason Tatum. I'm giving that's a different situation because I'll drop everything for him and be bad on purpose and then rebuild with Jason Tatum as a guy.
Fair enough. All right. Listen, that's all we got. I'm gonna go big deal on that, obviously.
Yeah, big deal.
But that's all I got for today. That's all we got for today's episode, Eric. Unless you have something else you want to add real quick.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I appreciate every single one of you guys because I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been so busy lately and I've been so tired.
Yeah. I was hoping that my speech would be good today, and it turned out pretty good. So yeah.
Did your mouth still hurt?
It hurts when I touch it. Overall, it looks like the swelling has been going down.
Yeah, it looks a little bit better.
It looks a lot better. So I will.
Dang, I should have taken a picture. Did you take a picture?
No, I didn't.
God dang it.
No, I didn't.
I'm an idiot for that, bro. Once you call me, I should take a picture.
It's all right. It's all right. We don't need one.
Bro, remember when you got stung by a bee in the freaking lip, and then I just pulled a picture. You're like,
yeah, there's a bunch of it's a white spot. So I guess it's like I don't know if you see the white spot.
Whoa, white spots.
Yeah, right there.
Did the bee do something to you?
I guess he's white. I don't know. I guess that's how you tell the different race between a bee. Is that like a study or something?
You're not picking up what I'm putting down.
I know. I'm trying to steer clear of what you're saying. Exactly what you're saying, but still,
you must have met a different type of bee.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm gonna file for sexual harassment after that claim for the beehive. So we'll see how much bread I get after that. Anyway,
$2.
Thank you guys. Thank you to every single one of you guys for tuning into episode 202. There we go. Tuning into episode 202. We appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys are the best. Like, if you haven't done it already, make sure you follow us on all of our socials down below. And that's all I gotta say. You guys are the best. And without further ado, tune into next episode. It's been your boy David.
And it's been your boy Eric.
And we are out, guys. Thank you guys again for episode 202.